Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cancerous Conspiracy Theories. The theory we're going to be taking a look at today is called Flat Earth Theory. Now, most of you have probably already heard of Flat Earth Theory. It's basically where these people think that scientists, NASA, airplane stewardess, they're all lying to us about the world being globular, roundish, and actually it's flat. Well, I'm here to tell you guys, no the fuck it ain't. It's actually round. And with a conspiracy like this, it takes a little more oomph to believe for these crazy people. So what they do is, instead of like digging into the math and the physics behind all these occurrences and these phenomena they're seeing, instead they just create more conspiracies around it to keep it afloat. And basically there's no way to prove them wrong because they're in a fucking shell of conspiracy theories. Well, one such fellow is a fucking goldmine. He's like the president or the king of flat earthers, something like that. I don't remember what his fucking title is. I'll put it right here or here. I don't know where it's at. But so we're gonna go to his channel and we're just going to dig through his little videos and his little projects that he does to disprove globe heads such as you and I, just the two of us.
You and I.
This first video of his is going to be called Gravity Proven False in 2 minutes. So basically he's going to do in 2 minutes, which will unravel hundreds of years worth of scientific evidence, testing, and theories. But should be pretty fucking good. Let's take a look.
The sun is said to be 864,400 miles across. It is also said that the sun is 109 times the diameter of Earth. The sun is said to be so large, in fact, that about 1,300,000 planet Earths can fit inside of it.
Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. Following you there, bruh. Let's see where this leads us.
Why does the sun's gravitational pull not then steal away the moon from the Earth?
No, dumbass. That's not how gravity works. I don't know where you were in 11th or 12th grade during that physics class where you learned the formula for gravity, so I'm gonna bring it back for you because you're never too old to learn. So this is basically how gravity works. I'm going to write out the equation for you. So, force of gravity. What does that mean? Well, that means the gravitational force two objects are going to have between each other. Now, force of gravity equals the mass of body 1 times the mass of body 2, and these masses can be any two different bodies. It could be the sun and the earth and the moon, the sun and the moon, Jupiter and these nuts, how I got him. So it can be anything. And these masses can be anything. So the greater the mass is, the stronger the force, right? Well, check this shit out. Bloop. D squared. Now, what does that mean? What does d squared mean? Well, basically, d is distance. That means that when you have something like this, like the sun, and you have something right here, like the moon, then this distance between these two is d. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean to you, the average Joe, the average ass flat earth hole? Well, it means that as the distance between two different bodies increases, the force of gravity is going to go down. That's why we put it in the denominator, because there's an inverse relation between the force of attraction between two bodies and how far away they are. Now, this is where it gets pretty great. So the sun, pretty fucking big, yes, alright, pretty heavy, but it's really fucking far away. So that don't mean shit. The Earth, not as heavy as the sun, but you know what? It's really fucking close to the moon. And that's why the sun doesn't steal the goddamn fucking moon. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I mean, I'd say go back. Khan Academy has some great physics classes. If you want to go back and maybe brush up on your shit. Because, I mean, it's not your fault that you don't really know physics or the algebra behind it. Because, I mean, our school system is pretty fucking shitty. It's been shitty for a pretty long time. So I don't blame you. I blame the school system. And this is another example of why we need to fix the way we're doing shit. And for all of you little fuckers that are going to school, they're like, oh, why do I have to learn math? Math doesn't help me do taxes. Well, dumbass, it's so that you don't become a flat earther and you don't think the earth is like a fucking conspiracy theory. That's why we learn math, so that we're not fucking jackasses. Respect. So the next video we're going to be taking a look at is moon craters debunked. Moon craters debunked, 100% proof. This is a 23-minute long video, and so I'll probably skip around and shit for y'all. But I'm gonna have to fucking watch this shit. I don't want to do that, but I'm gonna do that for you, alright?
Mainstream science will have you believe that the craters on the moon are due to impacts from meteors, comets, and asteroids. They will have you believe these thousands and thousands of circular craters which cover the moon's surface are all due to impacts.
Yes, that is what a crater is.
My question is, if all these space rocks are flying in at different angles, not just 90-degree angles, where are the impact marks which create digs and canyons and trails? Shouldn't there be meteors and comets and asteroids coming in at various angles?
Great question. Well, you see, there's a little something called gravity. Now, I know you don't believe in gravity, so explaining to you how gravity works probably isn't going to do anything. But for those of you on the fence and don't have a total distrust in modern day science, the way gravity works is you're not having meteorites hit at like fucking different angles like this. You're having meteorites that are being scooped in to the moon's gravity. So they're coming at different angles, but they pretty much all get sucked down to more or less 90-ish degrees. Now, of course, some of them are going to have some horizontal velocity to them, so they're not going to come down perfectly at 90 degrees. But the force at which it hits the surface of the moon so outpowers the horizontal velocity that it makes a fucking crater. Let me explain it like this. Alright, imagine you're on a 2-story building, right? And you have like a 2-ton safe. You push it off the building. So when you push it, you're giving it some horizontal velocity. So imagine this is a safe, and this is the ground. It has a little bit of a horizontal velocity, but it's coming down so fucking fast that it doesn't matter what that velocity is. It's going to fucking hit that ground, and it's going to fucking stick. It's not going to have enough force to move through the ground. Fuck you.
Like I said, dig marks or scratches, scrapes if you will, caused by meteors coming in at an angle. I can find images produced by Hollywood which demonstrate this.
Oh, okay. Is that going to be your official citation? Hollywood did it, therefore it has to be real? Are you citing Hollywood on this because Hollywood doesn't ever do anything fake or out of the realm of possibility? No.
And if you even type in meteor impact marks, all they show you is a bunch of images of meteor crater in Arizona and a bunch of circular impact marks. So I can't find any actual images to display this in real life.
Oh, so you Googled what a meteor impact looks like, and none of them look like what you think they should look like, except for in Hollywood movies, of course. Well, maybe that's because Hollywood isn't real. and the pictures you're Googling are the real pictures. I don't understand where this lapse in logic. I don't understand what's going between point A and point B. Hollywood, real life. Hollywood, real life. He actually starts experimenting himself in his backyard. You know, good old science in his backyard, and he has a fucking apricot. I'll fucking show you. I'll show you.
Alright, I've got one more demonstration. I have an old apple that was getting kind of soft in my fridge, so I figured this was a good round object, well, roundish object to shoot. So, straight hole, that's from my 90-degree shot, straight over the top. And then, this one right here, definitely not a regular round hole.
Fucking Christ. Dude, you are so goddamn stupid. This is not funny. This is frightening that there is a large movement of people that believe this. Do you not understand, like, scales and proportions? Of course it fucking went through the apricot, dumbass. What would you think it was happened? So are you saying now that when a meteorite hits the moon, it should be going through the moon? Like the apricot? I don't know, dude. I feel like, are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with all of us? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this. I don't know what's going on, man. Is this why you miss your, like, physics class? Or are you, like, shooting apricots in your backyard with your dad, just doing some good old son and dad science? Fuck the school. They don't know what they're talking about. They're trying to brainwash my good old Christian son. They're gonna turn him to the devil science, and Mitt Romney's there too, and he's gonna destroy us all. Now, I could go through his shit all day. I could critique and try and debunk every single video and theory he has, but it's not worth it, because it all boils down to the same thing. He doesn't understand high school level physics and mathematics. And I think that's a really good example of why it's important for us to learn math and science whenever we're in high school. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Cancerous Conspiracy Theories. This is 15 Sec Nut, and I hope you have a great day. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the video. Leave a comment on what your favorite anime is and why it's the actual replacement of government NSA.
Sky